Okay, so to start, I guess, how were you today, I guess?
I'm doing alright. I only woke up like an hour and a half ago.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
It's Saturday though, so I can afford to do that.
Yep. I mean, it's still Friday for me, because time zones, so I'm lucky, I guess. So first question, when did you start playing the game, and who was the person who introduced you to the game?
Okay, I started playing in like early 1.7, I believe, and I found out about it because I went to like a summer camp, and one of like the older kids there like had it on their phone, and they hated like all the younger kids, but like I managed to like get a glimpse at his phone and like memorize the name of the game, and then I went back home and I was like, "Hey mom, I saw this really cool game. It looks really fun. Let me get it." Now, the thing is, they only had the light version, and at the time the light version only had 6 levels, so I bought it when I got back home, and it had like 16 levels, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool! I didn't know there were this many levels."
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess some random like at the time like 8th grader introduced it to me or something.
Yeah, I mean, I started playing very late, actually. I started playing in, like, 2.11, 2.13, because I joined in, like, 2019, late 2018, so...
Yeah, I know that there were a couple of people there that were, like, around my age that thought I was so cool, because I could do the part in Stereo Madness where you're just jumping up constantly, and I wouldn't jump into the spike. I knew when to stop holding.
That one part. Yeah.
And everybody thought that I had like a superpower.
I went to Australia this year at my school, and I'm 13, so of course I went to Australia on like a school trip. And this kid who was in like the year below me was like, I saw that he had jumped, and he saw that I was playing it when we were on like the coach, and he was like, "How are you so good?" And I was like trying to burst out laughing, so I was like playing like the most easy. I was playing like fucking I don't know, like, I made a level because I was just building and playing, and he was like, "Hey, can you beat this level?" I was like, "Sure," and he was on the light version, but I had the full version, so I was just dying of laughter playing it.
Yeah, I was the person that kind of helped a lot of my friends beat levels, because when I found out about it, they kind of all found out about it later on.
He was like, "Yeah, can you beat this one?" And then it got to the point where I was just like I was just on his phone beating levels for him, and he was just watching me.
Yeah, I did the same kind of thing with one of my IRL friends.
Yeah, so kind of like going on like a different route now. Has there ever been like a time where you've thought about quitting the game, like entirely?
It depends what you mean. Honestly, right now I'm on the fence about continuing with YouTube in that direction, because I have a Minecraft channel with like 5,000 subscribers that's doing pretty well.
Nice.
So as for never playing again, probably not. There are some times where I just randomly find it fun, and I'm like, you know what, I want to build like a layout or something just for fun. So I don't know if I'll ever completely stop playing the game, but I'd say there's probably a decent possibility of me not continuing to make content too far in the future.
Yeah.
And there's a number of reasons for that. I mean, it's like a downward spiral. Like, I have no ideas, first of all. I mean, it's been the same update for 4 years. There's only so much content I can think of.
From what I can tell, it's gonna get pretty close to 2.2 releasing.
Yeah, and I'll give it a shot. I'll try making content in 2.2. But it's also the fact that whenever I do make videos, they don't get a whole lot of views, and it's just demotivation.
Yeah. It's like
demotivation is a bitch.
Whether it blows up or not, or whether it gets like a bunch of views, because one of them is dumb. So
yeah, I mean, like, I'm not that good at the game either, so I can't just be like, you know what, I don't have any ideas for content.
You can't just like do a Nepester. You can't just do a Nepester and just stream on Twitch and then just stream yourself getting like Bloodlust 98 and then make tons of money off of it. No.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to beat Allegiance not too long ago, just because I was finding it fun, but I don't know, I just kind of got bored of it, and then the Minecraft stuff started happening.
What's your hardest?
I don't even know. Probably like F by like end level or something.
It's like a hard demon or medium demon?
I think it's a medium demon, honestly.
Hey, at least I'm better than you. Mine's
I'm sure I have. No, I'm sure I have beaten hard demons before, but I don't know. When people ask me what my hardest level is, it's so hard to think of the answer, because when people ask for your hardest, you try to think of like insane or extreme levels, but like I don't have any of those really.
Yeah, you gotta try and like, think out of like, oh yeah, so my hardest is a hard demon, but you don't know which one is like the hardest hard demon that you've been.
Yeah, exactly.
To ask people, considering
F is the hardest one I can remember by name. I'm sure I have beaten hard demons before. I just don't know which ones they are.
Yeah, I've beaten 3 hard demons, being In Rainbows, Domine A, and 9 Circles, obviously. Both 2 of them of which are Alfred's levels. I'm also trying to beat 1929 for my first instance. That'd be pretty fun if I can beat it at least, because the transitions are just terrible. But yeah, kind of going on with that, what's your favorite level of all time? Or like what is some of your favorite levels?
Custom levels are, I don't know, man. They're hard to think of because I don't know too many just levels that I've played before that I've just found really fun. Honestly, I mean, just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, I guess Allegiance is pretty fun. I think Decode is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than those two, I can't really think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah, what are Rob Top levels?
Rob Top levels, I would honestly say that I think Hexagon Force is probably the most enjoyable out of them. I just like it the most. I think it has the best balance of. It's got a good song, and it's just the most. I don't know. It's just the most fun to me. I know that there's the whole stigma on my channel about funny finger dash meme, but honestly, I mean, finger dash is a fine level, but I don't know. It's not my favorite.
Yeah, it's just average, I guess, like above average potentially, but yeah. So I've seen that you've like created a few levels. What is your favorite level that you've created?
Probably Makina version 2. It's just the level I'm the most proud of because it's probably the level I put the most effort into out of anything. If I don't think any of my levels are really ever going to get rated, but if one of them were to, it would probably be that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still am decently proud of it. I know that in the grand scheme of creating, it's not a great level, but I mean, it's better than pretty much anything I've created before or after that, so.
Yeah. So, okay, again, like another type of question that kind of associates with it. Who are like your favorite creators, like people that make levels for like?
I don't play a whole lot of specific creators levels, but from what I've seen before, Lemons and Dansman have cool creating styles, I guess. I remember when a while ago I wanted to try and like a while ago I tried to get good at creating, and I would like watch like all of Lemons like building tutorials or whatever.
I did that too, and I'm still a bad decorator, but I feel like that decoration is like good for like beginners, but like they kind of just like stick at that level and rarely go above and beyond and try and improve it to the point where it's actually really good.
Well, the thing that was hard for me is I'd watch Lemons creating things, and he'd give like a basic overview, and he'd be like, "Alright, mates, so I'm gonna go build a bunch off camera, and we'll come back." And then he has like the entire thing done.
He comes out with like a full like 2-minute long level.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's done he did like the shell on video, and then he comes back and he's like, "This is what I turned it into off camera." It's
like the equivalent of like Minecraft. Like, so I did a little bit of mining off camera, and then like.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. So I was like, I don't know. I kind of gave up on creating after that, but yeah, I mean, I guess Dansman and Lemons have the coolest styles that I've seen, really.
Yeah, so okay, another question would be, when you first started Jump Dash, like if there was one thing you could say to the person, like you, when you started playing Jump Dash, what would you say? So like if you could say one thing to your past self.
In terms of actually playing the game, I would say like beat demon levels. Like the demon rating at that time had been out for like 3 months, so like just start playing hard levels. It's even if you don't make content on hard levels at the time, just have it as a skill in the back.
Yeah.
Be decent at the game, and also try to branch out a little bit more. I mean, because my first like 5 Geometry Dash videos were literally just uploading 1-hour versions of Geometry Dash songs, which probably wasn't the best start.
The most effortless content available on YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. So I would say like, don't do that. Maybe be a little bit more creative off the start.
Be unique. Don't be alias.
Yeah, pretty much. Be creative. Yeah, don't churn out the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, like Lemons' levels. Like,
yeah, that's another thing too. Learn the editor system while it's still basic as hell. In 1.7, there was like 5 things that you could use to create with.
Not that much compared to now, when there's like
exactly
like 10 pages of blocks alone.
Yeah, learn the creating system while it's basic, and then that way you can just learn as it grows and get better with it.
Turn into
exactly. Learn how to code your own games in the game.
It's basically what he did with like a lot of his levels, and really, it was crazy what S1EP3 has done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who would you say is like a cool, or like someone who you like, a cool creator, or like player, or even content creator who you wish just got more attention?
That's a hard choice, because really all my content creator friends are more popular than me.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to say exactly who I think deserves more attention. I mean, I guess one of my friends, Augie, is a pretty, I'd say, underrated like decorator.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it AUGI?
AUGI, yeah. Most people have heard about him because of like the
I talked to
him. Thing, I think. Yeah.
They're a good decorator.
He's a pretty good decorator. I'd say he's pretty underrated. I think. And he's also pretty good at making layouts too. Some of his layouts
I think Wazaretta kind of like boosted Augie's like reputation a little bit more and let him become more known. Because I didn't even know who Augie was. I didn't know that they had a part in Wazaretta, and I only found out when it was passed over to Augie that they had a part. Like, I knew that Deadlocks had a part. I also knew, obviously, Chris had a part, but we don't really want to talk about him. And that was pretty much it. Like, I only knew because like Deadlocks had his name at the drop, so I write like the slow dun 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 dun, and then it goes into the drop. Like, I knew that he had his name there, so I knew that he had a part. But other than that, I didn't know anyone else. So it was like,
So I guess if I had to pick someone, I guess he'd be it, because he's the only one I can really think of. All my other friends don't really make GD content actively.
Yeah. Like you, I guess. Like, they kind of like are moving over to Minecraft and stuff like that.
It's not even so much that. A lot of my friends that aren't GD content creators, like Colin or whatever, a lot of my friends in my main friend group, just don't really make videos that much.
Yeah. It's kind of like
we play games together a lot, and they have the capability to record. They just don't make videos really.
They should make highlight videos.
That might change, honestly, because as my Minecraft channel grows, I could honestly see our friend group becoming more of like a Minecraft group overall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that might change in the future, but as of right now, not right now.
So you said that like you joined GD back in like 1.7. Did you like join any collaborations, and can you remember like the first one that you ever joined?
Actually, there was a collab that I did with some people from like the GD forums or whatever.
Oh yeah, that old thing that I don't even like. I never.
And I did it with 2 people. One of them I know is like a mod or something on the forums still. I have no idea if he's active. I have no idea what happened.
I doubt, because like the forums aren't even active, I don't think.
And the other one, I have no idea what happened to him. But it was called Around the World, and the level might actually still be up on my account. I think it still is. And obviously it used Race Around the World, and I remember that I was like the medium creator out of the 3 of us. Like the dude who was a mod obviously created a lot better, and the dude who wasn't, I would say he was a little bit worse, and I did something that was kind of toxic, honestly.
Oh no.
I didn't like his part very much, so I like put his name really close to the end of the level and made it like fade out almost before the level finished.
That's just toxic, dude.
I'm sorry. And I did do a collab. There was a collab that was in progress with. So I joined like a clan, or whatever they're called, teams or whatever.
Yeah, creating teams.
And mine was called GeoForge, I think.
Oh, it's like GeoStorm. It's like that's like a Walmart version of like GeoStorm.
It literally is. It literally is. And that even so too, because that's back when GeoStorm was like the Supreme Court of GD, and like nobody goes in, nobody goes out, no one has any idea what goes on behind the walls of GeoStorm. And we were doing a collaboration with the song was Shattered Speed by F777, and there was some decent progress on it. I know that I did my part and I sent it off, and my part was like maybe 30 seconds into the level. And I have no idea what happened to any of the people. I don't know where any of them went. I have no idea what happened to the group. I don't know what happened to any of them.
Do you think there's like a video on YouTube of it potentially? Like someone like might have uploaded a small snippet of like something to do with the level?
I mean, I might still have the level.
That'd be pretty funny to see.
Yeah, I might still have it, honestly. I don't see why I would have deleted it.
Yeah.
I know that even if not, I did upload like a kind of layout version that's slightly modified, because some of the parts in that level are really buggy, and I changed like 1 or 2 sections in it. But yeah, I have no idea what happened to them. I don't know if
I was gonna say GeoForge. It sounds like you thought, oh yeah, creating team, create. Let's go in. Let's look up other.
I didn't even make the team up. I just saw
because like
they
probably looked up other words for like create, and they just found Forge and were like, yes, GeoForge. That's like a name.
I was just looking on the forums, and I was like, I want to join a collab team or whatever. Oh, yep, I found the level. Yeah, I have it all right.
Yes, GeoForge.
Yeah, I just looked up on the forums, and I was like, I want to join a team or whatever, so I can be part of something. And that was the one that I think I met like the criteria for. Because at the time I had like 500 subs or whatever, and the requirements were like, have 200 subs or have like 1K stars or something. They weren't very based on personality.
Wasn't really based on skill either, from what I can tell. It's based on
subs. Yeah, not really.
Well, yeah, it sounded like it, but so I don't have any more questions. So I guess it's kind of it now. So yeah, thanks for coming on, I guess, and
no problem. If you want, I don't know how you are gonna format your video, but if you want, I could maybe upload the level that I was talking about if you ever wanted to record anything for it and use it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're gonna do for your video, if you're just gonna like
generally I just upload these
put
videos.
The Discord icons or something, just turning on and off or something.
Yeah, generally I just like upload like the video as like a as like basically raw footage, and because it's like it just seems more chill without like a bunch of cuts that are not needed.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, thanks for coming on then, I guess. So see ya.
No problem. See ya.
See ya.